So, you've just built a train station in the UK. Congratulations! But you have a problem. What to call it? Let's look at the data and find a good name for your station. If your station is only serving one town or village, and there is no other station serving the area, you might wish to consider only including the name of the place in your station: Dundee, Newport, Rugby. Maybe if your place is large, important, or if there are other stations nearby and your station is nearer to the centre of the place, then you might want to consider adding Central at the end of your station: Wrexham Central, Glasgow Central, Southampton Central. Maybe your station is less important, or there is another station extremely close to your station. Then you could name your station after the street it's on: Liverpool Lime Street, Birmingham New Street, Cardiff Queen Street. Maybe your station is serving something specific, in which case you should probably include something additional in your station name: Stansted Airport, Wembley Stadium, Fishguard Harbour, Newark Castle. Maybe your station serves a specific airport terminal, like at Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Many stations also end in park, like at Northumberland Park, Finsbury Park or Bewley Park. And parkway is also a common suffix, like at Bristol Parkway, Thanet Parkway and Oxford Parkway. Maybe your station is sort of near a big place, but there's nothing noteworthy nearby to name it after, so you may want to name your station after a cardinal direction in relation to the nearby big place, like at Cambridge North, Birkenhead North, Hertford East and Canterbury West. Or what if your station is at a junction and there's another station nearby with the same town name? Then you might want to name your station after the junction: Llandudno Junction, Dalston Junction, Watford Junction. The final suffix we could use to name our station is words like city, town or village. Examples include Colchester Town, Lichfield City and Bicester Village. Finally, we have anomalies, stations like Exeter St David's, Bristol Temple Meads and Southend Victoria. What gives? These stations have unique historical backgrounds to them, which are the last subject for naming stations. For example, a quick Google search has told me that the Temple Meads part of Bristol's main station comes from the nearby Temple Church, which was bombed in the Second World War, and the word Meads is derived from mead, an Old English variation of meader, meadow, referring to the water meadows alongside the River Avon that were part of the Temple parish. What? Exactly. So if you were planning to name your station after an Old English variation of a word meaning meadow, then you can stop watching this video because I firmly disagree with you. So, we've gone through all that. Now let's look at some examples. There's a single line that goes through a town called Leighton. What to call this station? That's right, Leighton. But what if we had another station down here, and this one is called Leighton? Then what do? There's a few options. A real-life example of this is in Catford, where there are two stations practically next to each other but on different lines. One of them is called Catford and the other one is Catford Bridge. But what if there's no bridge? We can't call it Leighton Town because they're both in Leighton Town. I would call this station Leighton Central, as this station is clearly closer to the centre of Leighton. Let's look at another example. There are 3 stations in a city called Stepford. The one on the top is called Stepford City, and there's a station to the northwest called Stepford Junction. What do we call this station to the south? Well, we name it after any notable feature nearby. If there are none, first of all, why are you building a station there? But second, we name it after the street it's on. So let's call it Stepford Whitefield Street. And there we conclude my masterclass on how to name a UK train station. I hope you found it interesting, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel to help the algorithm to promote this video to more people who might like it. The channel members are currently on screen, so you can consider being a channel member as well to support the channel and get access to some members only videos and get videos a little bit earlier. I'll see you all soon.